Okay, morning guys. This is the activity you have to give me to send me until next week. We're gonna talk about types of house and alternative means of transport, okay? So this is the deadline, August 13th, and 1 point is worth 1 point until August 12th, right? Let me tell you the answers. Page 104, right? Uh, so you have here, let me read. Long flights, number 2, long flights can, letter A, get you tired, right? And number 3, announcement can, letter B, can get you distracted. But it can vary, these answers, okay? I noticed that some of you answered in a different way, no problem, because it makes no difference, right? For this context here, right? So suggested answers of page 104, 1B, 2A, and 3. Oh, 3C. Sorry, guys. Can be 3C or 3B. It makes no difference. Sorry. And here, guys, you have to look at the picture, okay? The image is about renting bikes. And letter B, do you rent bikes when you travel? You have to tell me your answer. It's a personal answer, okay? Page 105, you have letter A. Jack said the best deal was to get the annual membership. It was the answer, I gave it to you. Letter B, when asked, Phil, letter C, Phil told, letter D, Phil said it was, okay? Let's practice exercise say or tell. Complete the sentences below with say or tell. Number 1, Manuela said she was in Curitiba. Como ela não disse para ninguém, a gente usa o said, ok? Aqui tá no passado, in the simple past. Se fosse in the present, you would say says. Manuela says. But the sentence is in the past, so you say said. Okay, you use said. Here, Lorenzo told me he was going to Dubai. Gabriel said he liked it when he saw the surprise. I'm so exhausted, said Paulo. Okay? Here you have said, quando você não diz para ninguém, right? And tell or told when you tell someone, okay? Like this. Lorenzo told me, okay? So this is an example. So this is the end of our activity, right? The second part, types of houses. Here we start the activity you need to send me until next week. We are going to start talking about types of houses. We have a barn here, an apartment, a bungalow, a cabin, camper van, a castle, chalet, colonial, condominium, container house. Some types of houses. These examples we don't have in your books. So because of that, I took a picture. I'm using a picture from this site here that I have here. So you can take a look, okay? And you can do the next exercise. You can observe the picture and answer. What type of house is more interesting in your opinion? Why? You have to tell me. You choose one of those kind of houses and you tell me why, okay? Why I did that, for you to start thinking about types of houses. Now please, with your books, go to page 107. The green box, okay, this one here, here in the end of the page, you have open and closed spaces. Stadium is a open or a closed space? Is a closed space, right? A playground is an open or a closed space? Is an open space, okay? And you finish doing the other one. Zoo, gas station, okay? The other exercise, I took a picture for you about alternatives to car ownership, okay? So we have some examples here, micromobility, uh, here, medium distance, long distance. So micromobility, we can use bike sharing or a scooter, right? You can also use for medium distance a ride hailing or also a scooter, right? A long distance peer-to-peer car sharing, okay? So they are alternatives to car ownership. Então, ao invés de você ter o próprio carro, é uma sugestão, né, aqui do site, para alternativas, ao invés de ter o próprio carro, some alternatives here. Bike sharing, to have a bike, to have a scooter, to use car sharing, okay? And I'll ask you to watch the video. The name of the video is Another Story, Alternative Means of Transport. It's a very short video, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. You watch that, okay, and you answer the questions. What are the alternatives to go to one place to the other or to others suggested in the video? So you tell me here some suggestions, okay? And letter B, do you and your parents use any of that? Why or why not? Okay, it's a continuation about we're talking about alternatives, about environment, okay? So please, you are with your books, go to page 108, okay? And you have here, the community where you live is joining forces to make the city greener. Their focus is on promoting the use of alternative and shared means of transportation to save resources. Write a sentence how you can get to places around the city using less energy and fuel, right? You can use some words from page 109. Here we have on the box some words, and you can use all of some of them, right? For example, sorry, if we go to places by scooter, we'll help the nature. So you can write a sentence, okay, telling me how you can get to places, okay? Here you have the alternative. You can use the alternative suggested here, right? Or you can suggest your alternative, okay? But my example, if we go to places by scooter, will help the nature, okay? Why I did this sentence? If we go to places, we will. Because we are gonna see first conditional. First conditional, we use if, the condition, comma, and the result using the future simple. The first conditional, we use the present simple plus future simple. The present simple here, guys, work, okay? If we have he, she, or it, we use works. Don't forget it. And the other sentence we use in the future simple, okay? Will. So like this sentence here. If we go to places, we will help the nature. So we have here the simple present of the verb go, okay? And the simple future, we use will, okay? It's a first conditional. The first conditional is used to express a real or very probable situation in the future. It refers to things that will possibly happen in the future if a condition is met. Então, quando que a gente vai usar o first conditional? Para expressar uma situação provável ou uma situação real, tá? Uma situação verdadeira. No futuro, in the future, ela se refere, essa first conditional, quando a gente usa para coisas que provavelmente acontecerão, will happen in the future, se uma condição acontecer, tá? Então, if we work hard, we will finish the project on time. Então, se nós trabalharmos duro, nós terminaremos o projeto em tempo ainda, tá? Então, é uma condição, work hard, para que nós tenhamos esse result, we'll finish the project on time, ok? Então, a gente usa a first conditional para isso. A first conditional, porque tem a second, tem a third conditional, que nós não veremos ainda. Only first conditional. A first conditional ela é formada pelo present simple ou simple present plus future simple, mais o futuro, ok? Now you go to page 110, the purple box, okay? Here, I'll show you 110, the purple box. We're gonna talk about the first conditional, okay? Então tem lá, read the sentence and think about its meaning, then answer the questions. If we go to the grocery store by bike, we will exercise a little and also help the environment. Então, nós temos uma sentença using the first conditional, right? E a question aqui of your box, you have here. Is it a real situation? Is it a hypothetical situation? Aí a teacher já coloquei aqui a resposta, tá? It's a real situation, ok? If we go to the grocery store by bike, we will exercise a little and also help the environment, okay? It's a real situation, right? And the other question, is it related to the past or to the present time? So you have to think about, ok? Já falei ali na explicação, so you pay attention and answer here. And you have all the other questions. You answer that here, you can answer here, okay? Or you can use your books as you prefer, right? So this is the end of our activity for next week. Now, please open your cameras and let's see your questions. I'll stop sharing here, right?
Teacher.
Yes, tell me your question.
I think we already saw the present.
First.
Yeah, I was like,
the first conditional.
First conditional. Okay, guys.
First and second too.
I know, because they try to make a kind of review, right? And I try to follow, okay? Some of you maybe still have a doubt, so we try to
Yeah,
let's see again, right? Because of